Okay, good afternoon, YouTube members, and yes, everyone tuning in today. How's the market been? It's been pretty sideways, not much action to be honest, since, well, after the ETF, of course, we did have the correction, the crash, however we want to phrase it. But since then, pretty stable, but we're going to dive into it all in much more detail. First of all, Bitcoin is currently $42,873. So let's have a look here. When was the ETF announced? It was announced on the 10th, was it? 10th. Fake breakout to liquidate all the traders, and then bang, we shall crash after then. I did post on X. Let me see. That the local top is in. We'll see you after the halving. What do you think? Do you agree with that? Do you disagree with that? And then I posted there as well on ETF Day or the day after. Call me a bear all you want, but I have no idea how it would be even possible for Bitcoin to continue higher from here. A few months of crash or cool off is on the cards, and then we rally after the halving. That's my expectation. Remember, in any investment market, any sell the news exists, and there's good reason for that. They need liquidity to sell. So if someone wants to sell Bitcoin at $50,000, there needs to be someone willing to buy that Bitcoin for $50,000. So how do you generate buyers? You generate demand. How do you generate demand? You generate hype and FOMO. How do you do that? You get a big news story, a big narrative that everyone can pile into and everyone can get confidence enough. Oh, I really like Bitcoin, it's got an ETF coming. Whoa, let's go, this is really good. It's not. It might be good long term, it could be good long term, but short term it is not good. All ETFs, we've mentioned this all year, all ETFs for cryptocurrency have marked a top. For good reason, because it's a news event, it's a giant news event that will give all the whales liquidity. So think about it, the whales, Wall Street, the banks, the rich, the governments, they're all buying low because they understand how the game works. It's them that put out the negative news to get the price low. So they're all buying here. Then we'll give you permission for an ETF when price is really high. And that permission creates good news. And what does good news do? It makes everyone buy. And then they sell. And then what will they do when they're finished selling? They'll put out another negative story, crash the price, buy low again, rinse, repeat for eternity. Forever. This has been happening forever in every market, ever. And it will never end, ever. And everybody, like, I'm surprised because everyone in crypto knows sell the news by now. Anyone who's in crypto, like, it's all you seen on Twitter was sell the news. It's a sell the news event, and it was. It's so I don't understand how the education in crypto is much higher than it is in, let's say, just normies investing in stocks. So you think of the typical stock investor. Let's say they're an accountant, their wife is a school teacher, and they're investing in stocks. They're not in the stock market, they don't know the stock market, they're just investing in stocks. But people who are in crypto, they are deeper in crypto. They learn, and in crypto you learn a lot about the real world, about markets, how they move them, how they manipulate them. And yet people are still like FOMOing in with the blinders on, like, oh, an ETF, let's go. It's like, have you not learned anything when you're in crypto? Have you not learned? But I suppose we need those people for exit liquidity for us. Like, we need those people because those type of people that are buying Bitcoin when an ETF's approved, they're the people who's going to buy the altcoins off us for a higher price. Guaranteed. That's another post I did on ETF Day. You've had literally 15 years to front run institutions buying Bitcoin, but you decide to buy after the ETF's launched. Best of luck, brother. Again, this post here, the higher Bitcoin gets, the more bearish I get. You had 18 months to be bullish when prices were low. Do you understand? And not many people do. Let's have a look at the price chart of Bitcoin up close. We've got some questions in here from members as well, which is good. So, and some of the questions are really good. So, yeah, it is more members only style content, but I will answer it on tonight's stream. And then during the bull market, when we need to be taking profits, etc., I'll do kind of members only style stuff. And I did a live stream last week. This is pretty cool. I did a live stream last week and I drew this red line, and so far it's been following it, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So far it's following the plan. People think the ETF gets approved, it goes to the moon, but it's like, no, it's sell the news. It does the opposite of what everyone would expect it to do. Then the halving's around here, then we pump after the halving. I'm going to leave that chart on there and let's see how close it is. Let's see. But yeah, I'll jump into the chat. because I've got a lot to show you on today's stream tonight. Is this? What time does today become tonight? 6 p.m. Right. So the comments. So we've got Paul. That's a big members question. I'll jump back to that. I think Jay's covered that. Greetings, evening, Anthony. Reese, good comment. So what do you do if your coins don't hit your desired targets, i.e. the coin does 30x but you're waiting on 50x? So this one, I'm going to save that one for members, because that one is it's long, but what we've developed is you don't wait for a target, you're selling the entire way, so that if it doesn't hit your target, you've still made profit anyway. And anyone who's been in doing the in-person one-to-ones with us, that's the method that we've been teaching. Hi, what's the best exchanges for a beginner? The best exchanges for a beginner is SwissBorg by a landslide. It always has been. Coinbase was good for beginners as well, but Coinbase is basically the government. It's like buying crypto off the government. So I wouldn't recommend that. CC Pro member, do you have higher expectations for certain assets in the basket? If so, which ones do you think will perform the best? No. How we worked the basket was, I'll change that screen. How we worked the basket was, the basket, you can notice this yourself, it's spread across different like sectors of crypto. So you've got like Bitcoin, you've got meme coins in there, layer ones, they're all different. So the idea of that was to spread the basket across different narratives in crypto, because crypto is very narrative cycle based, where all the meme coins will pump, and then all the DeFi coins will pump, and then all the gaming coins will pump. So we just selected one of each of those. So no, there's no asset in the basket that we think might do better. If I was to look through, I could probably pick one. I think that will do the best, but that means nothing. At the end of the day, nobody knows. Nobody knows. And the reason nobody knows is because it's the big money that pumps it. Sorry, I don't know, because it's not me that's pumping it. The people who do know is people with hundreds of millions of dollars or billions of dollars that are selecting to pump those assets. They know. The general public doesn't know. Everyone's just guessing. Educated guesses, but it's still guesses. What would you say targets for Opal CC? So Opal, let me get up Opal, because again, when the time is right, like we're not anywhere near profit taking right now. Look at that chart. So CC Pro members, I know there's a lot of you watching now. We will do countless profit taking posts, like we'll say when we're taking profit, but also we'll do educational content on profit taking, so that you can make your own decisions off your own back. Yeah, so don't worry about that, because the prices aren't up here when we're profit taking. Look at where prices are right now. So yeah, profit taking content isn't really essential yet. So, but that is coming soon. There's a time and a place for everything. That's the way we kind of work. We try and give you what's relevant at that time. But yeah, targets for Opal, like $1. $1's over $1's over 20x maybe, because we were buying it at 3 cents, 4 cents. So like we don't need $7. That'd be fantastic. But the profit taking method that we've developed, yeah, we don't need to hold out and wait for $7. we're taking profits all the way up that bad boy, securing it. Because $7 might never come. So if your target's, I'm going to sell when it hits $7, what if it goes to 6? What if it goes to 5? What if it goes to 4, 3, 2? You need to take that into consideration. I have written a video for YouTube that is outlining the risks with crypto, because there's a lot of excitement right now and everyone thinks that everything's just going to go up always. But I've wrote a video that yeah, it'll be a reality check video. That's what it is. But that's coming soon. It's written. I just need to record it. So we've got, did drift ever come back to you guys with what would happen with the people who couldn't select staking option the first round? I'm not sure. Does any mods in here know that? Or yeah, I haven't been dealing with drift myself, sorry, so I can't answer that. How are you guys feeling about Plutus? The majority of the community are becoming increasingly fed up or pissed off with them. So in fact, I did stop. I stopped using the card, but I did order a new one. So in fact, it's Pluton. So the crypto, I don't know if you mean the app, the bank account. Let's have a look at the. Let's have a look at Plutus in general, because I think that's what you mean rather than the cryptocurrency. But yeah, Plutus, I used Plutus since 2020. I used it for 3 years. There's a video on the channel about Plutus. Let me get it up right now. In fact, I think it's one of the most popular videos we've done, yeah. Back in the day, 1 year ago. That was when the Crypto Glasgow YouTube journey started. That was the first video. So yeah, it's a crypto debit card. I did use it from 2020. However, about 5 months ago, I don't know, the dates just mush into one these days. About 5 months ago, I stopped using it. I don't know why. I think they changed card provider. Yeah, they changed card provider. They were moving to a different provider, whatever it is, and I've never got a new card. So recently, last week, I ordered a new card, so I will start to use it again. It makes sense. You get crypto back, rewards on it. You get free Netflix, free Amazon, blah blah blah. Tesco, Deliveroo, you name it. It does make sense. It's a bank-like app, so it's not a bank, but it's a bank-like. Yeah, so it just makes sense because it's money I would be spending anyway. So I would rather get. Well, I get more than 3% rewards. I think I get 6. Yeah, because I'm a legend. I get 6. I should probably get 8% because I'm a goat, but I get 6%. So earning 6% back on anything that I buy just makes sense. But if you mean the community's pissed off, maybe you can let me know in the comments what you mean by that. Is it about the price of the token? Because yeah, the price of the token had been trending up. It was one of the only cryptocurrencies in the world, in the entire market. It was the only one, which is insane. It even outperformed Bitcoin. It's the performance of this coin. I don't know how they done it. There was no crypto in the entire market that did what Plutus did. So from 2019 until 2023, it was in an uptrend. No bull market, no bear market. It was in an uptrend from 2019 to 2023. The bear market didn't exist to Pluton, which is crazy. I don't know how they done it. If they were controlling the token price themselves by buying more, whatever they done, it was working. But since then, let me see if I can get it up. I'm sure I did have Plutus on the charts here. So that only goes to 2023. But since then, the negative is that Right, there we go. Like, it only goes to 2021, it doesn't go further. But basically since 2019, let's say 2019 was like here. So if the data went further back, it was trending upwards since here, 2019. So 2019 we had the bull market where Pluton did pump pretty high. It was up $16, $17, came back down again, but it stayed there. It stayed the same. So this is a 2022 bear market. It trended up in the bear market. This is 2023. It trended up. But recently, back in August of 2023, it broke like a 5-year trend, which is bad, which is really bad. But I did post in CC Pro for members that I really like Pluton, I really like Plutus card, but I will not buy the token. And the reason that I won't buy the token is it's designed for sell pressure, essentially. When you buy things with your credit card or with your Plutus card, you earn Plu, so you earn 1 Plu. How do you take those rewards? You need to sell the Plu, so everyone's almost incentivized to sell Plu. So because of that, I don't want to buy that crypto. I'd rather just earn it through buying stuff, and then it doesn't cost me anything. Like, I'm not going out to invest in the coin, but I like accumulating it because it makes sense. Anyway, that's on Plutus, but yeah, that's a little insight into Plutus. Pluton, Plutus. Right, let's get back into the chat because it's pretty busy in here tonight. Did anyone answer like when today becomes tonight? Is it 6 p.m? But just to go back to that, Cal, how are you feeling about Plutus? The same. I'll use it once I get the card back. I'll use it again because I can earn 6% cash back. So yeah, I know they've made a lot of changes to the way the reward structure is, but I just feel the same. I just feel the same with Plutus. Ash, as SwissBorg isn't approved in the UK, could this be an issue? We had like BITGET. I don't know what you mean by isn't approved in the UK. You are allowed to use SwissBorg in the UK, as far as I'm aware. I don't know, I'm not a legal professional. You need to ask a lawyer or whatever. I don't know how this country works. Apologies. So yeah, you need to seek legal advice on that, maybe. I don't know. I use it. Maybe I'm breaking the law. I don't know. I'm just a random guy on the internet. Don't take anything I say as legal advice. What they aren't allowed to do is market to UK customers about the benefits of crypto. They're not allowed to market to UK clients. But that doesn't mean they're not allowed to operate in the UK. It just means that there's a ban on crypto marketing. So hope that helps. But again, I'm not a legal professional. I don't know. Yeah, check out the FCA's guidelines on their website. The FCA know best. Target for Rose if you're holding. I'm not holding any Rose. Do you plan to do any meets or events this year in Scotland? Yes, we do. So we're going to do another members meetup. However, this next members meetup is going to be in England and possibly Manchester as well, because we've got a lot of members that are from England. The last 2 members meetups we did was in Scotland, so it's only fair to go to England, and I hope that the members from Scotland, they'll travel down as well. Because, yeah, we had members travel from Inverness to Glasgow, which is like, 4 hours. So, yeah, it's worth it. You get to meet all the other members. Yeah, so it's good. So, yeah, that is coming soon. Maybe February for that. We will be organising it. Maybe we'll organise it this week. Thoughts on near debt? Do you hold any? I don't hold any near, but there is breakdowns in CC Pro. You can check them out. How easy is it to transfer assets from Coinbase to Borg? Easy. You would just withdraw and then paste in the wallet address. But again, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. Sorry, FCA. I don't know. I can't answer the question. Ask the FCA. This is why everyone's leaving the UK in crypto, because it's a disgrace. It's a shambles. I'm allowed to say that, FCA, because that's an opinion and it's a fact. It's a shambles. They're forcing everyone out of the UK because they are a disgrace. I'll say that. Do you think Borg will get to $4 or $5? Yes. Let's have a look at Borg. Anyone that's from the UK right now, you probably shouldn't be watching this. This isn't for you. Because the UK people aren't allowed to see anything about crypto. It's banned. So if you're from the UK, put on a blindfold and hold your ears, because you're not allowed to see or hear any of this. It's illegal. Read the disclaimers down below. You need to go check the FCA. Disgrace. Anyway, Borg, let's see. So, can Borg reach $4 or $5? In my opinion, yes, it can. Reason being, the all-time high for SwissBorg is higher than that. It's $1.80. So it's reached $1.80 before. However, that was 3 years ago. Since then, Borg has onboarded hundreds of thousands of new app users, tens of thousands of new members have subscribed to premium accounts, which means they need to lock up Borg. Also, as well, to add into the mix, Borg is deflationary and they conduct things called token burns, and it essentially means erasing tokens from existence, from the supply. So that means that the supply gets less and less every year. Some cryptocurrencies which you need to watch out for in crypto are inflationary, so they just continue to get more tokens. Borg is deflationary, so yes, I do believe it can hit $4 or $5 because of those factors that I've mentioned already. Thoughts on Gala? I don't hold any, but I think it's decent. It's Decentraland, isn't it? Gala? Is it Decentraland? No, it's Mana. So Gala, no, I'm not sure on Gala. I like Decentraland. I don't hold any Decentraland, but I like it, which is Mana. But the chart on that looks decent. Similar chart to Borg, basically. But then you get some cryptos that are like Solana or Bitcoin, and on this chart they are up here. So currently right now we're down here, but on the likes of Solana and Bitcoin we're way back up in the retracement levels, high up the retracements, 50% retrace, 60% retrace. But these are down at, there's no retrace yet, zero retrace. So yeah, Gala, I don't hold any. The chart looks okay to me. But yeah, you check out CC Pro for a full breakdown on that. That's the thing as well, like we mention this often, there is like over 100,000 cryptocurrencies. So yeah, we don't know a fraction of all the cryptos that exist. There's no way we can like fully learn and research over 100,000 different tokens, the tokenomics, the supply, everything. It's not possible. So that's why if we say we don't like a project or we don't hold a project, that doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that we haven't got around to that yet. We've got our assets that we like. and you can have yours. Like if you've researched it and you think it's great, then that's fine. That's all good. That's how it's supposed to be. The way we like to kind of help people and educate is to learn the bigger picture, so that you can then use like what you've learned from us on your own assets. So if you can kind of see behind the curtain on how the market works, how they buy the rumor, sell the news, all that kind of stuff, then you can use that when you're looking at your own assets. But back to the comments. The comments are pretty busy tonight. SwissBorg services are not aimed at people based in the UK. Any promotional material you might find at your own initiative has not been provided by SwissBorg. Exactly. I think that's a disclaimer that they're using, which is fair enough. Looked into PYR. I haven't. I'll travel down to England for sure. Nice one. Can you go to the event if you are? Can you go to the event if you're a CC Pro member? Yes, that's what it's for. It's a members meetup. Thoughts on XRP not pumping? Should we cover that? I think we could cover that. I think we cover that on most of the streams, but yeah, let's do it. If you're investing 3 tokens, love this dodgy underground BORG stuff. Looking forward to BORG hitting all-time highs as I'm a Pioneer member. Nice one, David. I hope you're not in the UK, because that's not allowed. If you're in the UK, switch off your screen right now. You shouldn't be watching this. Switch off now. You should be on the FCA's website and buying into government bonds. Get a grip. Anyway. Yes, so let me cover the things that I was wanting to cover on today's stream. Then we'll dive into some other. Look at that. That's why I'm saying I'm bearish on Bitcoin, but I'm bullish on altcoins. Look at the state of altcoins. Look at the state of that. And I've been buying this heavy, and I'm up in profit. But when you zoom out, that's why if you don't look at charts, you should look at charts. You need to look at charts to see the real picture. If you just go off the news, Bitcoin's getting ETF, that means it's going to pump. But it's like, if you looked at the Bitcoin chart, that's where you should be looking, not at the news. Not at the news. Definitely not at the news. If you look at the news, you'll lose. It's quite a catchy ring to that. Anyway, yeah, the ones that I was wanting to show you, the important ones, first of all, is the Bitcoin dominance. So the Bitcoin dominance is the strength of Bitcoin compared to the rest of the market. So this is Bitcoin versus the rest of the crypto market in its entirety. So when this chart here is higher, that means that more of the market share, more of the market dominance is in Bitcoin's favor. So yeah, when this pumps higher, it's really bad for altcoins, because that means that money is leaving altcoins and more money is in Bitcoin than altcoins. So this chart right here, we want to see this crash. The more this crashes, well, as altcoin holders, Bitcoin holders don't want to see this crash. But this chart here, we want to see this crash. And it looks like it's going to crash, like whoa. Yeah, from a charting perspective, it's looking good. It's looking good, bruv. So this is so basically from Bitcoin's inception, it had, so it's like a market share. Let's think of it as a market share. So Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was first launched, invented, however you want to say it, it had 100% of the market share, because it was just Bitcoin was crypto. Then as the years went on, 2014, we started seeing some other coins pop up, more coins pop up. Then Bitcoin was like 95% of the market share. So Bitcoin had 95% of the market share, altcoins had 5% of the market share. But then this lunacy, insanity. So Bitcoin had a 95% market share for 8 years, and then we seen the first ever proper crazy altcoin boom, and the market share of Bitcoin started to crash like mad. And during this crash in market dominance for Bitcoin, altcoins went crazy. This is when XRP hit $3.30, when this crash was happening. Then if we go further along, 2020, this crash here from basically the start of 2021 is your altcoin season. So when this chart here crashes, that is when altcoin season is happening. So the past few months, this has been grinding up. We want to see it fall again. We want to see a hard crash. When it starts to hard crash, that's when altcoins are taking off. And if it breaks that support there, that would be bonkers. But Bitcoin will always regain market share. I think, to be honest, I think 70%, 50% market share is too much anyway. I know Bitcoin's the king, it's the be all and end all. Maybe 50% is fair, but 70%, that doesn't make sense for me. That's too high. Bitcoin shouldn't control 75% of the market, in my opinion. Because you've got things like stable coins, Ethereum. So yeah, we are looking for this chart to continue to crash. If it continues to crash, that means altcoins are pumping. It doesn't mean that they're going to pump, it means that they are in the process of pumping. It's happening. When altcoins pump, this means that they're gaining dominance, and that will start to drop. Hopefully that helps that. I've got another chart I want to show you in a sec. How do you find the chart and stuff, by the way, when I cover charts on the channel? Does it paint a better picture? Is it enjoyable? Give me a bit of feedback on that. Should I cover more charts or less charts? Should I cover more news rather than charts? So here is a reply about the Plutus thing. So I've just been seeing more and more negative sentiment in Reddit and X communities, but I stay stacking Plu. Cheap prices equal more Plu perks and higher rewards. Yeah, exactly. If there is negativity, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. The company itself, the app itself is functioning fine, which suits me as a holder. Right, so this one, was it this one I was about to show? Yeah, let's say it was this one, because I can cover this anyway. So this is a Bitcoin chart that I did draw on the last live stream that we did, saying that we're up here right now, but this can easily just crash down into the halving, then pump after the halving. That is currently what's happening now. Oh yeah, it's came back to me. That's what I wanted to cover. So Bitcoin has retraced like 60% of its all-time high. It's retraced 60% of that. But altcoins, or what was the crypto I was going to show you? Oh yeah, that was it. So Bitcoin has retraced 60% basically of its all-time high, which is so high, very high. Bitcoin is high, but altcoins, which is total too, so this is the total market cap excluding Bitcoin. So yeah, this chart here indicates all crypto as a whole excluding Bitcoin. And where is altcoins right now? They've retraced like 30%. So Bitcoin is up here right now. Bitcoin is up here, and altcoins are down here. And do you think that, so it's Wall Street, I've said this from 2021. I only really learned it myself and realised in 2021 myself, and I coined a term that no one's used yet, but it's true. Crypto is Wall Street playground. And I've seen a lot of big accounts on Twitter say, oh yeah, welcome to Crypto Wall Street because of the ETF. And I'm like, mate, Wall Street has been in crypto for 15 years. What? Are you crazy? It's only been Wall Street that's involved. There is some retail investors, blah, blah, blah. But it's Wall Street that's got hundreds of... Retail's got $50 to invest. Wall Street's got hundreds of millions and billions. Wall Street has always been here. Welcome to Crypto Wall Street. Yeah, you're finally here. It's like, mate, they've been here 10 years before you got here. So anyway, the whole point of that was that, remember who it is that pumps this market. It's Wall Street that pumps this market. Do you think that they're going to pump Bitcoin 160% and then that's it? They let the market crash and they just leave it for another few years? Of course not. And the reason they won't is because they're greedy. I did post that a few months ago, I'm sure, which ties in perfectly to what I'm about to tell you, a story. In fact, it was when times were bad. So basically, I posted on X when times were bad saying the thing that gives me sanity, the thing that keeps me safe, is that I know who pumps the crypto market, and it's Wall Street. All I know is that, one, it's Wall Street, and the only thing that I do know about Wall Street is they're greedy. So they'll continue to pump and dump this thing forever because they are greedy, very greedy. So that's when someone asks me, like, what's your bull case? Like, why are you bullish? It's like, I don't tell them that, but that is the reason deep down that I'm confident. I'm not confident because Bitcoin's the future, blah blah blah. Because Bitcoin's amazing, but as we've seen, this entire market is manipulated by governments and Wall Street and controlled by government and Wall Street. Government has pumped the price of Bitcoin the last year. The government dumped the price of Bitcoin this year. So, yeah, why I can stay confident in this market is because I'm confident in the greed of Wall Street. So, right, I can't find the exact tweet, but here you go. I posted this in November 2023. Mark my words, the ETF won't end well for crypto. Everyone's begging for it, but it will mark a dark day in crypto. Right, anyway, I'm just going to get back to the whole point because I can't find the tweet. But anyway, yeah, so remember, the whole point of that there was that Wall Street controls the market. They pump and dump the market. Not just since the ETF, they've been doing it for the last 15 years, right? So Wall Street has, and when I say Wall Street, that's a broad term for anyone who is manipulating this market, be it in government, Wall Street, the SEC. They're all the same club, essentially. They own the news, they own the media. They're the same club. They pump and dump assets, not just crypto. Crypto's their playground. That's why I termed it Wall Street's playground. Because Wall Street is like their day job where they pump and dump stocks, and crypto's their playground where they can be degenerate and see some insane gains. So remember who pumps this market is Wall Street. Wall Street has just pumped Bitcoin all the way up to here right now, 60% retrace of its all-time high. The altcoin market has done nothing. Basically, it's still down in the dumps, just above its lows. Do you think that Wall Street is going to say, right, that's us, we've made 160% in Bitcoin, that's it, let's crash it, let's forget it, let's go back to Wall Street, we've made 160%, that's it? Of course not. They're the greediest people on the planet. Of course they're going to pump altcoins. That's where they make the most of their money. Altcoins don't do 160%. They do 16,000%. All your meme coins, all your Pepe's, Pepe the Frog and Shiba Inu, that's all pumped and dumped by Wall Street. Wall Street. Not your mate who just bought $10 worth. It's Wall Street. Shiba Inu is worth $5 billion. That's not your mate. With $20, that's not your mate. That's Wall Street. So, yes, we all know how greedy Wall Street is. We know where the price is now. We know where altcoins are now. That is my thesis moving forward. That's what gives me confidence. I don't get confidence because crypto's a great technology, because it's going to change the world. I really like that stuff, but I know how corrupt Wall Street is, the governments. I know how corrupt the world is. So regardless of how good something is, that's irrelevant. Like, I don't want to go down a rabbit hole here. Like, the medication to solve the virus, when the virus was happening, was ivermectin. So like, that was the best medicine there is. That does the job. But because it's not about that, it's not about what's good, it's about what will make them money. And it's the same with crypto. It doesn't matter how good crypto is, how fast it is, how cheap it is. That's great. But unless they want to pump it or dump it, it's irrelevant how good it is. It's sad, but it's true. That's just the world we live in. And crypto really exposes you to that. So, Anthony said there are more news, more charts, more gems, and all for £9. Of course, that sounds like a plan. Seen someone post saying they could invest 100 million and take 3% profit. This is more like Wall Street, but higher percentage. And what do you think of that? Has anyone else been on that train of thought with the market as a whole, or do you disagree? Do you think it is retail that moves this market, or do you think that I'm onto something? Because I did have the realization myself. I never learned that from someone else. It was in 2021 that it just clicked. It's like, there's billions moving here. 100 million buys. The guy down the street hasn't got 100 million. Nobody has randomly got 100 million to throw into a coin, a random crypto coin. And if they do have 100 million, they're not putting it in a crypto coin, I tell you that. It's Wall Street. I can 100% guarantee it is all Wall Street. It's all the United States. You hear China, you hear Russia, Europe. It's all the United States. It's all Wall Street. CC Pro member Dick, can you help advise on the process of staking or yielding coins? How and when do you unlock them in preparation for the bull run, especially the ones with long cooldowns? So I'm staking all my assets that I can right now, because as I've just described, altcoins as a whole are down here. When altcoins are up here, then I'll take them out of their staking period. So it's like, right, I'm not in profit taking mode right now. We are way off it right now. And if you mean on SwissBorg, if you're staking or earning yield on SwissBorg, the cooldown periods are like 3 days, 5 days, 14 days. So yeah, if we do start to pump higher, then I'll just take them out of the yield. And gradually as well, like, you don't need to take out the full shebang out the yield, because you won't be selling the full amount anyway. You'll just be selling in amounts. So yeah, I hope that helps. But anybody who isn't in CC Pro, which I imagine everyone in here is, It is the original and it is the best crypto education Discord on God's green earth, on the planet, in the universe, the solar system, the absolute place to be. There's a link down below where you can join if you're interested in that. But XRP, will it ever pump? Yeah, let's cover that. Let's cover that because I love it. And it's the same with Borg. I really want to see more negativity with Borg because, and you've asked there, so you've asked, will it ever pump? My guy, all it has been doing is pumping. It's up 114%. So when people say, will it ever pump, that just means that maybe you've bought at $1.60. I did a post back in July when XRP was up at like 80 cents, and I said you should not be in a loss on XRP, that you have no excuse to be in a loss on XRP because you had over a year to buy it low. So anyone who was in a loss when XRP was 70 cents, you should quit cryptocurrency immediately because you don't understand how it works. You shouldn't be investing your money in something you don't understand. The FCA will tell you that, and I'm going to tell you that. You should hire a professional, hire a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor, unfortunately, but if you weren't in profit in XRP at 70 or 80 cents, you need to hire a professional immediately and hire a professional immediately. So, right, that person's getting banned. Could a moderator ban that person? What a weirdo. Yeah, so where was I? XRP. So yeah, if you're not in profit in XRP, yeah, you're doing it wrong, basically. But the question that you asked was, when will XRP ever pump? It has been pumping for over a year. All you need to do to see that it's been pumping is zoom out. Zoom out. We have been, but anyway, to get back to the point, so that's the first point to cover, but also I don't want to be too repetitive because I covered it on last stream, so I'll try and do it as quick as possible. This is the 2017 build on here. So during this time here, from May 2017 until December 2017, XRP moved 5%, 10%. During this time though, right here, during this year-long period, the entire crypto market pumped 1,000%, 10,000%, 50,000%. Every single asset in the market was pumping. What did XRP do? Nothing. It actually went down because that was its high. It went down 30%. So everything was pumping tens of thousands of percent and XRP was down 30%. So what did that do in that moment? It caused a lot of impatience, a lot of anger against XRP. So people then were like, I've been holding XRP for a year and it's down 30%. You're holding Litecoin and it's up 1,000%. I'm going to buy some Litecoin. So everybody got so angry and so beat down over the year of seeing minus 30%. They felt left out. They felt left behind. Everybody else is making money in crypto except me. So what did that create? It created an exit from XRP. So people would sell their XRP when they're down 30% into Litecoin that's up. And then what happened? Out of nowhere, XRP pulled, I think it was 17,000%, was it? Or if you go from, let's say from the bottom, 2,400%. Or if you went right from the bottom of 2017, I think that must be the 17,000%. Yeah, 17. I'm sure it was 17,000%. So the lesson in there is that That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the entire crypto market to be pumping while XRP does zero. Then when all your Litecoins, Solanas, Bitcoin, when everything's sky high, XRP stays down low. And then what happens? That money just rotates right into XRP and sends it basically. That's my opinion. Whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong, who knows? At the end of the day, the disclaimer, I'm just a guy on the internet. I might be talking absolute nonsense. I could be working for the government. I could be working for Wall Street to make you buy XRP. Although I've never told anybody to buy XRP, I'm just buying it. But anyway, if you wouldn't mind, could you leave if this stream has been helpful and insightful, if you wouldn't mind, could you leave a like on the stream? That's the best way to support the stream. And also as well, if you want to see more videos like this, there is a subscribe button and a bell. If you hit the bell, you'll be alerted when I go live, because I'm going to be doing more and more and more lives as we proceed. So, yeah, if you aren't in CC Pro, I would recommend that you check it out. We've got, all the links that you need down below. Check them out. And yeah, that is all from me. Thanks everybody who has made the effort to tune in. Well done. You are learning. That's what you should be doing. Like, you need to be tuning in and just picking up little nuggets that will help you in your journey. So yeah, well done for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everyone who has left a like. It helps. It makes me create more streams if I think that more people enjoy it. So yeah, that is all from me. Thanks everybody who has tuned in, and I'll see you very, very, very soon for another stream. Cheers.